I see some familiar faces.
One moment.
Oh, sorry,
Oh, who the
lady.
hell?
I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
It's like a servant boy. Let him in. Come.
No, it's fine. Come in.
There was nothing else to look at in the room. Oh. Is he gonna clean?
Begging your pardon, lady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'll say she's worried.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Oh, this is Marjorie's room? Oh, it's in my room. I don't get it.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I think she's her handmaiden, so I'm gonna say that.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei. Fucking Cersei.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
You were eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
That's her house. Do tell more.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
It's not even nighttime though. I'm pretty sure it's still daytime. Marjorie! Oh.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
Looks just like her
I was
too.
hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Nice. Finally. Who is that?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark.
Uh-oh.
It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She
Almost like
was very pleased
Sansa.
with herself.
Sansa should be here anyway too.
Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any
Don't
conflict
apologize
with
for
Cersei
shit.
with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
That was awkward.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Who is that?
Good luck.
What is her name? Now we're gonna see Cersei. And Tyrion, nice. That's what I wanted.
You can do this.
Here we go. I have to walk towards them. Okay. That's kind of cool. Look at this. The throne room from the TV show. Sweet.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Cersei.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Iron from ice. Stand tall, kneel before her. A bow.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel,
Oh,
I see.
fuck you, Cersei.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Yeah, she's such a bitch.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She
To
is.
the one true king,
The girl can speak
which
for
is
her
Jon
house.
Snow.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
Clever
She
girl.
only
I
met...
don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Bullshit. They're not traitors. I'm being defiant.
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Oh, you Northern girls tire me. Always quick to make your opinion known, with no thought or consideration for your proper place.
Lady Mira is northern, Your Grace, and new to King's Landing and its politics. She speaks her mind, but means no offense, Your Grace.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Nope. Oh, he served the Starks.
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Oh, you cunt.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for
finally
his
said
armies.
Joffrey.
I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told, and exceeded only by your lack of humility. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Made her happy for
I see.
once.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Always drinking Tyrion.
It
Damn
raises an
drunk.
interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
No. I won't judge her. No.
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Thank you, Tyrion.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Yeah,
I'm
all
sure
these
she
Let the
would.
girl answer
questions.
the question. Go on.
Be true to the king, I guess.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
Oh,
The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
sarcastic bastard.
She's headstrong, isn't she? Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either.
Why she Sansaing me?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Yeah, that's my
Of
new
course, Your Grace.
catchphrase. Sansaing me. Or Sansaing. Tyrion! What's up?
I'll walk you out.
Oh, that's so nice of you, man.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Who does? At
We
this
only
point.
spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord
These
Tyrion.
would be trying
I will bow
times
to
for your
you,
family, even under
'cause
the
you
best
deserve
of
it.
circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression.
I'm gonna
I,
say
of
it
course,
straight up.
found
I
it
don't
all
like
highly
Cersei.
entertaining. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find
Did I
our
not say it?
amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to
Okay.
another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose
that
the
a
crown
yes?
could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Yes. Yes, I
It
am.
may be far too dangerous.
I
In
am.
fact, forget I even
Marry.
suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join
Yeah,
her for
I know
dinner.
Sansa would be mentioned
3
eventually.
beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere
Hope we meet
thought
again.
of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This
No,
is
just
not
you,
the
not
norm.
Cersei.
King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Oh, Zing. That's the name of an episode that's coming up. Like, months from now. I think it's like episode 4 or 5. I forgot.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
It was shit.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more
Not
than
so
a little
great.
intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now.
For now.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell.
Oh,
the
Oberyn.
Red Viper.
Oberyn is
I'm
awesome.
told he has a paramour,
He is quite handsome, right?
which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate. from what I've heard.
For both sides.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
It's hell on earth. Especially like
Would you marry Joffrey if it
Joffrey,
meant
yeah.
you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
He is terrible.
Which is more than you can
You don't
say
know
for his
shit
mother.
about Joffrey.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
He's a monster.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
Oh.
What a perfect match.
Oh, come on. That's just weird.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
This is name dropping. I love it. Oh, she looks pissed.
Well,
We're just having fun.
Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
Talking about it's a Game of
Yet they say it
Thrones.
is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Or hell on earth.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
Sure.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
I gotta ask for help. Our family needs it.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Fine, whatever. I don't. Damn it. Yeah, alright, go ahead.
Go on.
Stop the
Ask.
Boltons. The Boltons.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That is no small request, especially now.
Please.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he
Please,
turned on
I beg
Lady
of you.
Sansa.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're adored by the king, please.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Please.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Thank you kindly. Better not say shit, Sarah. Sarah, whatever the hell your name is.